And welcome back to Sengkang Hockey Stadium for match number 11 in the women's competition. This time we've got Kazakhstan taking on Hong Kong, China on match day number 4. Hong Kong, China in the red uniforms as you look at them on the right hand side, Kazakhstan on the left. The teams have made their way out onto the pitch, ready for the national anthems. We'll start with the national anthem from Hong Kong, China. The anthem of Hong Kong, China will be followed by the anthem for Kazakhstan. There we have it, the two national anthems from the two sides. Kazakhstan coming to this game as favourites, lying third on the table. They have 6 points from 2 wins, but lie a whopping 13 goals behind Thailand, who are currently in second position on the table. Hong Kong, on the other hand, are fifth on the table. They have 1 point from their 1-0 draw against, 0-0 draw with Singapore last night. As we look at the teams, Hong Kong, China, coached by Arif Ali, a very young side with not many caps amongst them, but they've played some really good hockey across the tournament so far. Kirsten McNeil's been a bright talent for them, as has the goalkeeper Hong. We'll look at the team for Kazakhstan. Guzal was outstanding for Kazakhstan in goal in their game against Malaysia, but the standout performance has been number 10, Vera Domashneva. She's been electrifying for Kazakhstan, and all the creativity has come from Simbat, number 17. Have a look at the head-to-head between these two sides. Since 2013, they've played each other a total of 9 times. 6 of those wins going to Kazakhstan, 1 to Hong Kong, and 2 of the games have been drawn. The last game they played was the Women's Asia Games qualifier, where Hong Kong ran out the winners 3-0. But more impressively, if you look at their form since 2017, they've been 1 win to Hong Kong, 1 game drawn, and 1 win to Kazakhstan. So fairly even in the last 2 years of competition between these two sides. Umpires for tonight, Norashikin from Malaysia and umpire Mila from Indonesia. Searching ball forward from Tiffany Chan from Hong Kong. Wasn't able to connect with her co-striker Chun. Irina from Kazakhstan plays out to the left-hand side. Malida, she rolls back into Irina. Sazantova paddles it down the line. Back targeted to Domashneva. Drives strong towards the baseline. Rolls back inside to Bisarova. She's well tackled by Wong. Good interplay once again from Kazakhstan, but they have the ball stolen by Hong Kong. Coming away with the ball, Wong. Looks to go to the middle and transfer, but finds herself pressed in by Kazakhstan. Ball comes out as far as Sazantova. Finds a great 45-degree pass inside to Simbat. Opens up to Chepkasova on the left side. Ball into Natalia Gartalina, the captain, who couldn't trap the ball. Kirsten McNeil belts it out as far as Chepkasova. Ball will be returned with interest. Finds a foot. Domashneva creating acres of space on the right-hand side. At Simbat receives with her vision closed and goes back left. Melida down the line. Chepkasova. Hong Kong start from deep in their half. That ball crashed forward by Kwok. Finds a pacey young striker down the right-hand side. Is well shepherded. Hong Kong, Tiffany Chan with the ball. She goes back to the right half. Kwok back to Tiffany Chan. Domashneva pays attention. She's applying all the pressure. Kwok nearly loses her feet. Spins outside. Domashneva gets a jab tackle in. Lays the ball outside to the left-hand side. Nanyut. It's a great elimination and receive, but equally well tackled by Simbat. And Yeman Chan showing some good skills down the left sideline on the baseline. Ball goes to her again. No options forward. Tries to belt the ball across. That's chased down by a very pacey Chan, Ching Nam, the captain. Hong Kong with a good period of play here. Very energetic attack. They win themselves a long corner. Chan pulls the ball out. McNeil goes back to Chan, but she couldn't trap it. Neither could Lau, who was ahead of her. Irina gets the game going again for Kazakhstan. Plays the ball forward, but that's well intercepted by Hong Kong, China. They come forward yet again through Chan. Spins out. Plays the ball over the sideline. She was looking to link up with Chun. Simbat wins the free hit. Gartalina wins a foot. Simbat plays the ball from the free hit. She goes to Chepkasova on the left, and she'll try and sweep it in. Miscues entirely. That's one back by Simbat. No option but to roll out the back. Nagima goes to the left-hand side. Malida back to Nagima. Comes to the left-hand side. Elvira now with the ball at the right half. No options ahead of her. She's got to pull it back out. Irina. It's well chased down by Hong Kong. Good defensive pressure. So they win possession and come down the right-hand side through Kwok. Kirsten McNeil takes the free hit, cracks it downfield. Sazantova, Melida couldn't control. Free hit to Hong Kong China for the dangerously raised ball. McNeil plays that one harmlessly over the sideline. Melida cracks the ball square. So we come down the right-hand side with Elvira. Looking for Sazantova, who jumps in front of the defender. Domashneva misses the trap. It's well cleaned up by Hong Kong in the form of Wong, who wins the free hit. Wong drives down the line. Tackled by Domashneva off the back stick of Wong. Domashneva plays quickly. Goes down the line to Bissarova. Makes the trap. Tries to eliminate. Takes on Kirsten McNeil. Plays into the heart of the circle. Before it's cleaned up for a long corner. I believe it is Nan Yurt. Domashneva plays to herself, takes on the defence, rolls out. Irina has now stepped up, gets herself under pressure, can't control the first touch before rolling it onto the foot of a defender, but the umpire says no, she's blocked the defender first. The free hit goes the way of Hong Kong. Kirsten McNeil steps on top of this one. She's going to look to go downtown. But good pressure from Kazakhstan. Sees the ball go harmlessly through. They made sure there were no passing options short on the inside. Irina with acres of space goes to Elvira on the right hand side. Very static Sazantova down the right sideline, not presenting as an option in the midfield. Irina looking for options. Kazakhstan win the free hit. Down the line they go. Gartalina tucks it onto the foot of the defender. Kwok takes on the first defender yet again, does Gartalina. Beats her into the circle now. Scrambles it across. Hong Kong do well to keep the possession out. Kirsten McNeil linking up with Chan Yiman. Sazantova wins the ball. Simbat now drives at the defenders. She's got Domashneva outside of her, but opts to go across the circle. Ball falls for Chepkasova. Bunts it towards the goals. But the goalkeeper for Hong Kong China, Hong Ka-man, equal to the task. Well scrambled and exited by Hong Kong. Irina, though, has possession around the back. Links up with Nagima. Elvira. Acres of space ahead of her. Links up with Sazantova. Down to Domashneva. Good interplay down the right sideline. Domashneva into the circle. Beats the first three defenders, but cleaned up for Hong Kong by Chan Ching-nam, the captain. It's a long corner for Kazakhstan. Sazantova to Simbat. Tackled by Hong Kong, but only as far as the foot of Lau. Simbat has the free hit, plays to Irina. That's a tremendous tackle by the young Lau. Takes on the defense from Kazakhstan, has support in the form of Chun. 2 strikers against 4 defenders, and they made Kazakhstan work pretty hard for that one. Irina for Kazakhstan gets this going again, links up with Simbat but can't control the trap. That's a turnover to Hong Kong China, outlet to the right hand side. Chan Wai-ting turning the ball over. Natalina drives at the circle for Kazakhstan but tries to take on too many defenders and then chips the ball over the top of everybody. Well, the umpire says it's dangerous. Two balls on the pitch. Kirsten McNeil plays the ball. That's well trapped again by Simbat. Good target up ahead for Bisarova, who beats the first defender, then clatters into the stick of Nan Yut, who'd made that tackle. That one has beaten everybody. Nobody was aware where it was going. In space between 4 players. Domashneva turns it over. Tiffany Chan spins. She gives possession straight back to Kazakhstan, and it's off the back of the stick of Domashneva. Tiffany Chan cracks the big 45-degree pass, but well picked up by Sozentova. Rolls it out to Irina. Excellent ball downfield. The captain, Natalia Gautalina, takes on the defense. Once again gets the jab tackle in. Had to do a lot of work on her own, did Gautalina. Good cover defense by Hong Kong China. Visarova has the ball. Sozentova. Crowded defense. Kirsten McNeil opts for the elimination and then runs it over the left touchline. Sozentova comes backwards to Alvira. Rolls out to Irina. There's acres of space on the left sideline for Melida, who gets the ball now but can't control the upright reverse. Ball cracked downfield into no man's land, and Kazakhstan will start with a 16-yard free hit. Irina comes forward. Alvira on the right-hand side. The missed trap by Sik lets the ball run freely for Sozentova. Links up with Gautalina. Brilliant opportunity for Kazakhstan. Flashed wide of the left post by Domashneva. Kirsten McNeil now has the ball on the right-hand side from a 16-yard, trying to build out of defence. Under pressure, but she beats the first defender in Chepkasova. Simbat gives away the free hit with a bad tackle. Ball to McNeil yet again. She gets a 2-man squeeze put on her by Kazakhstan. Rolls out. First tackle by Chepkasova, not strong enough, and then McNeil plays it over the sideline. Got herself worked into all sorts of trouble there. Ball played at the circle Not much time in the clock, only 1 second left. There we go, that's the end of the first quarter. No score in the game yet. Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan, fairly even encounter between these two sides. We'll head for a quick break between the quarters and we'll join you again in 2 minutes' time.
I thought press this one can come out, right? It's still blue, is it? Yeah, this one press this one, then bring up the.
The teams have made their way back out onto the pitch at the end of the quarter break. 0-0 between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan. Hong Kong, China get us underway. In the red strip, playing from right to left. Good skill from the captain, Chan Ching-nam. But she's lost possession to Kazakhstan. A lot of pressure coming from the young Hong Kong, China players in that front row. Simbat breaks play down. Kirsten McNeil was driving forward there. McNeil opts to go the aerial route. That left to run on by everybody. Nagima running that ball into a defender. Another free hit to Hong Kong, China. Tiffany Chan over the ball now. Plays the free hit early. Kazakhstan play the ball out round the back. Kwok crashes the ball in. Chan takes on Sozantova but wins the free hit. Yiman Chan now played by Evelyn Chung. She loses possession. Simbat drives the ball out of the circle for Kazakhstan. Then wins the free hit, knocking it into the foot of Nan Yurt. Bissarova with a spin and turn, looking to link up with Gautalina. McNeil goes out to the right-hand side and Chepkasova gets a touch in it, taking it out of the reach of Hong Kong, China's number 14. Is Lau. She cracks it downfield, goes harmlessly over the baseline. Irina will start from deep in her half. Carries the ball forward and engages the line. Looking to feed Simbat. Knocks it forward to Chepkasova, who's in acres of space down the left. Chepkasova goes to the baseline. Bissarova wins the penalty corner by knocking it onto the foot of Kirsten McNeil. Kazakhstan winning the first penalty corner of the game in the second quarter. The injection will come from Sozantova. 18 minutes into the game. Trapped the top. Gartalina cracks it away. And there you go, rebound off the post before being paddled away by Domashneva. Dreadfully unlucky, Hong Kong, China. That ball was going wide of the goals on the left-hand side before it got a deflection off the foot of Kirsten McNeil back towards the goals. Kazakhstan opened the scoring in the 18th minute. Hong Kong, China find themselves 1-0 down after a bit of misfortune. But there's still plenty of time left in the game as they come forward. Domashneva for Kazakhstan now has possession out to Sozontova on the right-hand side. Links up again with Domashneva, looking for the return pass, but just a little bit too heavy for Sozontova. McNeil goes to the right. Chepkasova. With a bit of a muck-up. Ball falls kindly, well chased by Hong Kong, China. Lau doing the hard work for Hong Kong. Simbat. She's well tackled by the captain, Chan Ching-nam. Good bit of elimination skill and turn of pace by Chun. She couldn't connect. Has the ball turned over. And Kazakhstan come out through Simbat, who turns the ball over through a free hit on the sideline. Simbat. Chepkasova gives the ball straight back to the captain, Chan Ching-nam. Hong Kong up to cycle the ball round the back. That's a good ball out to the left-hand side by McNeil, but can't trap it. Can Hong Kong, China, and Bissarova comes forward looking to link up with Sozontova, who wasn't expecting the pass back, and it spills over the baseline. Sloppy trap by Sozontova. Aerial ball from McNeil. Alvera misses it as well. Good opportunity here for Chan Yiman. Well tackled by Irina, just to break the play down there. Chan looking for the foot, but missing it. Nagima cleans up. Sozontova picks up the bits. Domashneva rolls out to the left side, links up with Melida. No options forward, but she persists with a pass. That's well intercepted. And then the ball given back cheaply. Well, the ball chipped forward by Chepkasova. Tiffany Chan will take the free hit. Ball down the line to Chun. Into the free hit. Chun. Around the back. The attempted cross by Kwok is intercepted. Gartalina rolls out to Sozontova. Finds herself isolated on the right-hand side. Domashneva tearing up on the inside. She gets the ball now. Looking to go to the left. Gartalina had overrun it. Was the right idea by Domeshneva. Chan Ching Nam spins, but no options. It's a good outlet. Lau carries the ball now. It has defensive pressure from Chepkasova. Drops the ball out. Tiffany Chan under pressure from Chepkasova. Gives the free hit away. Tiffany Chan plays the free hit early. Drives it forward. Domeshneva controls the trap. Domeshneva beats first two defenders. Driving at the top of the circle. And Kirsten McNeil gets a fortuitous touch. Bisirova takes on the young defender. Nanyut, who beats her, all ends up. Gets the ball back for Hong Kong China, but gives it straight back. Nagima now with Kazakhstan. Up the left side through Chepkasova. Malida. Irina. Back to Melida at the left half. Kazakhstan crashing the ball forward through Irina. Falls for Domeshneva. She runs Wong. Links up with Chepkasova. Kirsten McNeil mops up and is well tackled by Vera Domeshneva. Gets the flick away. Ball well saved. Rebounds for Hong Kong China. They exit through the left side. Chan Yiman carrying the ball, but carries it too far over the left touchline. Sozantova round the back. Irina just holds the ball. No pressure from the Hong Kong strikers. Once they get to the outside, Melida finds herself under all sorts of pressure. Finds a pass to Chepkasova, drives at the circle. Two good tackles by Kirsten McNeil. Simbat now has the possession. To Bisirova, who's unmarked in the circle and wins the penalty corner. The young Nan Hewitt was marking behind. Gave Bisirova just too much time and space to turn and find the penalty corner. We're into the 25th minute of the game. Sozantova injects. Nagima traps. Simbat spins to the left-hand side. Domeshneva flashes the ball past the face of goals. Wasted opportunity for Kazakhstan. McNeil being pressed. Smashes that downfield. Gets a deflection off a Kazakh defender. So Meiki takes the free hit, beats the first one, but Simbat comes back with the ball for Kazakhstan. It's a good touch, but only as far as Gartalina beats the first defender, and is exceptionally well tackled by the young Wang Waiki. To say in that instance, Gartalina really needed to extend to her right-hand side to beat the defender. The Hong Kong youngsters showing a lot of composure. So they come out now, Tiffany Chan. Sozantova misses the trap, falls well for Sik. She turns it back over. Sozantova links up with Domeshneva. Drives at the circle, acres of space ahead of her. She'll smash this one at goal. Misses the target completely and has got a bit of afters. Goes down. In the process of getting that shot away, she just fell awkwardly. Hockey players are tough though. She's back up. McNeil gets us going for Hong Kong. Out to the right hand side. Wang Waiki. Down the line, Melida cleans up for Kazakhstan. Wins possession. Retains it. Uses the body well. And they persist with attacking down the left-hand side. Chepkasova loses possession. Tiffany Chan looks at the contact and finds a beautiful ball through to an unmarked Evelyn Chung. Turns it over. Got some good reverse pressing by Sek. Wins the ball back and goes away for a long corner. Kai Ki Ho plays the ball. Spins. Lifts the ball dangerously into Chepkasova. The free hit goes the way of Kazakhstan. Chepkasova gets it going. Kai Ki Ho yet again tops one on the shins. Irina. Chepkasova links up with Simbat. Simbat is exceptionally well tackled again. Waiting Chan gives away the hit. Chepkasova around the back to Irina. Searches forward for Sozantova, but the pass a bit too long and well intercepted. Nagima steps in though. Wins possession and then passes to Domashneva. Tucks inside. Finds Sozantova. Rolls out to the left, and that's a good ball to Simbat. Slides the ball across the defence. Gartalina absolutely smashes this one past the far post. Missed the goal. She had the defence beaten all ends up and just the goalkeeper to beat. Missed the target completely. Anna Aiello, the youngest member of this team. Hassling well. Defender's not 5 metres, and that should be a green card. So Meiki making the mistake. She gets 2 minutes on the suspension chair. Simbat gets us underway for Kazakhstan. Interesting pass from Irina. Manages to hit the flagpole, but it's a free hit to Hong Kong. She's got a bit of work to do, does Irina. Makes a hash of it. Is lucky that Nagima is behind her to clean up. Ball downtown to Gartalina, who traps it. Now takes on the first defender and beats Nan Hewitt before finding the foot of Tiffany Chan. Gartalina has to move the ball 5 metres before she can enter the circle. She has done and finds the foot of Kai Ki Ho. Umpire says it was just inside the circle. She's awarded a penalty corner. There's a bit of conferring between the two umpires and the hit is reversed. Interesting decision. One can only assume that the off-ball umpire from a good 55 metres away has deemed that not to have gone 5 metres. It's a good turn and roll. Nan Hewitt, and then she undoes all the hard work by giving the ball straight back to Kazakhstan. Sozantova looking to link up with Domashneva, but misses out entirely, and that's the end of the second quarter. Kazakhstan taking a 1-0 lead. The goal coming in the 18th minute via a penalty corner through Vera Domashneva. There'll be 10 minutes where the teams get their instructions from their coaches and have a bit of a break. We'll see you at the end of that.
No, there should be a to change it, right? So cannot. Hold on, I take out the display. Okay, I go to this one. What balance preset?
Temperature set.
Okay.
Increasing to the 5,005, 6,
6
try
ah?
this.
Okay. Okay.
See if you can.
Is it? Better ah? Okay.
You see, you change the different settings.
Much different ah? Okay. Okay, I go back and take a look.
Preset.
Huh? 5 6?
5, 6, then the
Preset.
preset one. Manual what balance.
Manual what balance?
Outdoor, try outdoor.
What balance?
Just
Outdoor
set
there.
only, you set only. Oh, okay. You go to, now it's like B, B should be.
Yeah.
But then you change.
So not much different, right?
That's right.
Okay, okay. I go up a bit, see? No changing, ah? Okay, hold on, ah. Let me just, okay. Then let me what balance? No changing, ah? Full, ah? Yeah, that's right. color? The blue or the red? Okay, 2 more quarters. Huh? What? Yeah, there's no more exciting, huh? But yesterday you should have watched Kazakhstan, Thailand and Indonesia. 1/2 only. See the building, is it? Okay. One. One.
And we're back for the second half in match number 11 between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan in the women's competition of the Hockey Series Open in Singapore 2018. Kazakhstan at the moment holding a slender 1-0 lead as we head into the third quarter. Hong Kong put up a spirited defence. Just 1 or 2 costly errors as we wait for Kazakhstan to get us underway. Bisarova standing over the ball. Kazakhstan playing from right to left in the yellow. Hong Kong, China playing from left to right in the red. The umpires get us going. Gartalina goes to the right-hand side. Sozontova down the line looking for the ever-dangerous Domashneva. She misses the trap, gives away the free hit. Kirsten McNeil under all sorts of pressure here. Gets a good pass away to the right-hand side. Kwok down the line, but that's intercepted by Chepkasova. Kwok gets a good touch on that one. Stepped in, received, and played down the line by Lau. Malida. Nagima now has the ball. Drives at the line, links up with Domashneva. Looks to tuck it infield, but is bundled over by 2 strong defenders from Hong Kong, China. Nanyut in the left half makes way for Kirsten McNeil to come and play the ball. She goes the aerial route. Nagima misses it. Irina gets a thick outside edge. The ball falls for Hong Kong, China. They get a good pass inside, but the goalkeeper makes a good intercept. Guzal sticks a left mitt out. Pass intended for Chun. Just a fraction wide of her and runs over the baseline for a 16-yard. No options for Irina out of the back. Her midfield all hiding away. Malida plays that over the left sideline. Very vocal Kazakhstan side. Simbat with the touch. Plays the ball over the sideline. Evelyn Chung with the ball now. Comes back to Kwok. Cracks it across the circle. That was too good for everybody. Beats them all ends up. 16 yard. Irina plays the ball into Chun before playing the advantage out to the right side. Now we'll get the ball to Melida, who has an option down the line with Chepkasova. Plays the free hit. Simbat and Chepkasova combining nicely. Nobody ahead of Simbat. She delays the pass for too long. Kirsten McNeil sweeps in. McNeil gets a touch off Chepkasova. Falls to a free hit on the sideline for Kwok. Kwok cracks it downfield. Chan Cheng Nam, the captain for Hong Kong China, runs off the ball. Makes way for Kwok to take the free hit. She goes down the line. Beautiful pass. Links up with Chun. Chan Cheng Nam inside to Kwok. Tiffany Chan carries to her left-hand side, gives the ball to Sozontova. Danger time now. Natalia Gartalina beats the first defender, runs at the top of the circle, 3v1, and makes an absolute meal of that one. She had support on the outside in Bissarova, but selfishly tries to go on her own and spills the ball over the baseline. McNeil. Simbat gets herself in a terrible position as McNeil smashes that one downfield. Very lucky not to get injured. Kwok passes the ball straight out. Melida asked to step off the ball. Irina will take the free hit. Goes down the line. Gartalina will regain possession of this. Tucks back inside. Opts not to pass the ball, but carries it herself into the circle and is well tackled by McNeil. Chan Cheng Nam down the line. Good pass to Lau. Beats the first two. Has an unmarked Chun ahead of her, but opts not to pass it. Chun runs in behind the defenders. Lau finds herself isolated. It finds Chun now, and eventually the ball goes away for a 16-yard free hit. Hong Kong pressing, win possession. Chan Cheng Nam under pressure. Simbat puts the pressure on, wins the possession, passes the ball forward. Gartalina, she's out-muscled. Kirsten McNeil gets the ball going out the right-hand side. It's a beautiful pass to Chan Yiman. Down the line. It's a free hit to Hong Kong China. Played by Tiffany Chan. Beats Sozontova. Irina steps in, tries to get her feet out the way and well defended. Wins possession. Knocks the ball back towards the 25. Chan wins the ball. Cracks it into the circle, but Domashneva makes the trap. Simbat. Ball spills onto her feet. Good period of sustained pressure for Hong Kong China. They've got to capitalise and nearly lose out Long ball searching forward for Gautalina. Makes its way through, but she couldn't control it. This game really being spread out quite a bit now. McNeil goes to the outside. Kazakhstan have possession. Physical pressure from Hong Kong. Sozantova in acres of space with no pressure on her. She carries the ball a good 30-40 metres and then gives the ball straight back to Chan Cheng-nam. She now has to chase that same distance back. Evelyn Chung. Chan Cheng-nam. Strong, rides the tackle. Kwok tries to go down the line, but Chepkasova intercepts. She's now under pressure from Lau before she plays it onto the foot of Kwok and over the sideline. Chepkasova down the line. Gautalina traps and rolls infield. She's bundled off the ball. Kirsten McNeil drops the shoulder, and that's a penalty corner to Kazakhstan. Penalty corner number 3 for Kazakhstan. Coming in the 39th minute of the game. Yesterday we saw Kazakhstan come up with a pretty creative penalty corner variation, which they scored off against Malaysia. Right now you've got Simbat, who looks as though she's going to receive. Variation to the right hand side. Gautalina cracks it, and there you go, goal number 2 for Kazakhstan. Well worked penalty corner variation. Slipped to the right hand side and scored by the captain, number 15, Natalia Gautalina. Kazakhstan extend their lead to 2-0 in the 40th minute. McNeil, and you have to feel a little bit sorry for Hong Kong China. They enjoyed a good period of about 5 or 6 minutes of sustained pressure. That goal to Kazakhstan, or penalty corner to Kazakhstan, was totally against the run of play. Kazakhstan on the attack yet again. Gautalina, and wins another penalty corner. Defenders from Hong Kong China not protecting their feet. The Kazakh team quite happy with that outcome. Here we go again. Simbat over the ball. We've got 2 runners going down the right hand side looking for either a deflection or a variation. What'll it be? Domashneva wraps around the back to her. Well defended, but Domashneva wins the possession back. Looking to find the feet, but just gets a long corner. That was the same variation they used against Malaysia last night, but just not executed as well this time round. Ball cracked into the circle. Sazantova deflecting it towards goal, but missing the target. 2 balls on the pitch. McNeil. Chan Cheng-nam. Malida gets a touch. Nagima. Sozantova. Pass intended for Gautalina, just a fraction behind her. And unless she's going forward, she's certainly not going to chase after anything. Malida does a lot of hard work to win the possession here. Back to Chepkasova. Now Gautalina makes a lead, strong to the outside, rolls infield yet again. Beats the first defender, puts the ball on a plate for Sozantova. Eventually, Bisirova wins a long corner. Sozentova had acres of space at the top of the circle, just didn't pull the trigger the first time, and then found herself under a lot of pressure. Domashneva to Elvira. Caught in two minds what she wants to do. Tries to go to Sozentova, but misses the connection. McNeil. Comes to the right-hand side. Simbat just misses that interception. Free hit won by Chan Wai-ting. Finds the captain, Chan Ching-nam. On the back. That's a good carry forward. Pretty ordinary tackle by Chepkasova. Concedes the free hit. Chan Wai-ting rolls it inside. Tiffany Chan wins the free hit and takes it. Chan Ching-nam can't control the first touch, just spills off. Simbat. It's a good ball forward to Bisirova, but the weight a little bit too strong. McNeil cracks the ball forward. Confusion between the two players from Hong Kong, China. Anna Aiello. Domashneva now comes down the right-hand side, finds herself under defensive pressure from four Hong Kong, China defenders. Gets the ball through to Sozentova. Aggressive challenge from Hong Kong, China. Gautalina goes to the outside, drives the baseline. Penalty corner awarded to Kazakhstan. Umpires deemed there to be a bad tackle in that area. The penalty corner coming in the 44th minute. The fourth penalty corner for Kazakhstan. Sozentova injects. Nagima couldn't trap the ball. Comes back out, Domashneva at the top. And a very lucky defender from Hong Kong, China, who is lying on the floor. That ball's crashed into her face mask before going away for a long corner. Chepkasova. Gautalina couldn't control the touch. McNeil drives to her right-hand side, wins the free hit by dropping the ball onto the foot of Simbat. Good skill by McNeil. First drag inside. Chepkasova can't control the intercept. Free hit on the sideline. Chan Wai-ting, McNeil. Anna Aiello tackled by Nagima. Or Elvira, sorry. That'll run away for a free hit to Kazakhstan. Gautalina takes on the first defender. Beats Ho Kai Ki. Before giving up the chase. Sozentova out to Chepkasova on the left. To Simbat, who's inside the circle. Going to Domashneva, can't control the first touch. The ball goes away for a 16-yard free hit. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. McNeil. She looks for distance. That's the end of the third quarter. Kazakhstan extending their lead via a penalty corner in the 40th minute by the captain, Natalia Gautalina. They lead 2-0 over Hong Kong. There'll be a 2-minute quarter break, and then we'll come back for the final quarter of the game.
Man, kau buka fokus. Fokus dapat.
Well, we're back for the final quarter of match number 11 in the women's competition between Kazakhstan and Hong Kong, China. Kazakhstan leading 2-0 with 15 minutes to play. Still a lot of time, anything can happen. I'm sure Hong Kong, China would like to put up spirited effort in the last 15. They've certainly played pretty well so far. Just haven't had any good attacking opportunities fall their way. McNeil throws that one over the sideline. Sozontova links up with Gautalina. Goes down the line, Bissarova. Paddles the ball back. Simbat had overrun it. Comes away through McNeil for Hong Kong. The target there was Chan Iman. McNeil comes forward. Irina misses it completely, and the captain, Chan Chin-nam for Hong Kong, can't control it either. Alvira back to Irina. Really good outlet to Nagima in that central midfield role. Chepkasova now in the left mid. She was looking for a lead down the left side from Simbat. Bissarova falls over, but Simbat now wins possession and drives, tucks back inside, beats the second defender, lays the ball on a plate for Gautalina, goes back to the far post, and the ball is behind Bissarova. Had that one gone to target, that would have well been the third goal for Kazakhstan. Chan has her pass intercepted. McNeil tackles Chepkasova well. Malida makes way for Irina, who hands the possession back to Hong Kong's Chung. She has it stolen by Chepkasova. Leading out wide is Gautalina. Simbat crosses over. Chepkasova looking for the return pass, but Gautalina opts to take on four defenders. Chepkasova, Gautalina off the foot of Nanyut. Gautalina. It's a great ball to Sozontova at the top of the D. Ball in. but cleared by Hong Kong. Wong Kai Ki comes to the right-hand side. Kwok down the line with a good receive by Yang Lao. Runs at the defence. Good space by the captain, Chan Ching Nam. Ball falls for Tiffany Chan. Well saved by the goalkeeper, Guzal. Before the umpire awards a penalty corner. Questioning of the umpire by the Kazakhs. They'll just have to get back and defend the penalty corner. Hong Kong get their first penalty corner in the 49th minute of the game. Ball comes out. Variation played to the right-hand side. Chan Ching Nam. She takes the ball now, but well defended by Chepkasova. Outlet down the right-hand side. Bisirova is well tackled, but it falls for Sozantova. Good outlet to Domashneva on the right-hand side. That's another good lead by Bisirova. She's made away all the way from the left touchline. Good 40 metres forward. Domashneva just slows the game down. Takes the free hit now. Links up with Sozantova. Cracks the ball across. Cleared. Down the left-hand side, sorry, with Tiffany Chan. Smacks it forward. Searching ball for the captain, Chan Ching Nam, but Irina clears up. Chepkasova slipping. Couldn't react quick enough. Chan Wai Ting miscues that one. Chepkasova, short pass to Gartalina, who links up with Simbat. Good interplay between those two. Simbat beats the first one. Into the circle now. Has the ball taken off her. Some aggressive tackling. Malida, well defended. Sozantova. Irina cracks this ball downfield. Ball falls for Bisirova. Free hit to Kazakhstan just outside the circle. Chepkasova links up with Gartalina. Looks for the contest. Takes on the young defender Nan Yurt, but loses the ball to Kirsten McNeil. Cracks it downfield. Chan Ching Nam tries to link up inside with Tiffany Chan, who'd overrun it. Kazakhstan get possession back. Irina to Malida. Then the sideline free hit to Kazakhstan. Chepkasova goes down the line. Bisirova leaves it for Simbat. Well tackled by Evelyn Chung. Just waited for that bit of skill and then picked her off. Kai Ki Ho cracks the ball downfield, gets a touch from Simbat, falls for Tiffany Chan. Carries one-handed. holds play up, looking for support. Kirsten McNeil overlaps down the left-hand side. Reverse stick pass down the line, but that's way too strong for Yiman Chan. Irina with a good ball out. Sabina. Chepkasova wins possession. Gives it straight back to Hong Kong, China. Sabina goes down on a knee to defend that one. Chepkasova. She has a pass intercepted by Lau. Goes over the sideline. Melida starts. Irina walks the ball towards the line. It's a great ball out the right-hand side. Sozontova creating a lot of width. Drives, tucks infield. Looks for the reverse stick cross. But Gautalina hiding behind the defenders. Irina cleans it up again. Melida. Missed trap. Cleaned up by Simbat. Gautalina wins possession. Beats the first defender in the form of Wong Kai-ki. Gautalina takes the free hit. Passes to the outside. Sozontova drives into the circle, lifts the ball into the heart of the circle, goes all the way across the left. Chepkasova turns and spins but throws possession away. Domashneva now. She's been quiet in this quarter. Beats the first one, gets into the circle and wins the penalty corner. Does Domashneva. Just drops it onto the foot of the young Hong Kong defender. '55th minute of the game. Kazakhstan win their 5th penalty corner. Simbat once again over the ball. Domashneva lurking. Look for the wraparound by Domashneva. Chepkasova will have to make her way back to the halfway line. She can be replaced though. But Kazakhstan opting not to send anybody forward. Dare say we know what the options are here. It's either going to Gautalina or it's going to Domashneva. There we go, Domashneva yet again. Ball off the post. It's well defended. Domashneva gets it going towards target again for another penalty corner. Sozontova will get the ball going yet again. Trap at the top. Gautalina this time once again. But the first shot at goal raised well above the 18-inch board. For those who don't know, the first shot at goal has to be below that little reddish-orange board. Anything above that is deemed illegal. Melida down to Chepkasova, who touches it on for Gautalina. Knocks it back inside to Simbat. Plays it in, looking for the penalty corner. Cleaned up by Hong Kong. McNeil outlets for Tiffany Chan. Finds herself isolated on the left, but now has support inside from Chan Yiman, but that's intercepted by Sozontova. Goes back outside to Elvira. Just holds the pass back to Sozontova. Good ball forward. Intercepted by Ho Kai-ki. She passes to Evelyn Chung. Chung comes to the right-hand side. Chan Wai Ting Gets the ball down the line for Lau. It's a bit too strong for her to get there. Irina plays across to Elvira on the right hand side. Nagima fluffs the pass and Hong Kong intercept it. Evelyn Chung. She was looking for Kirsten McNeil, but it comes back through Domashneva. Links up with Simbat. No support for Simbat. All the work left to her. She spins, beats the first one. Tries to go through the second defender, but the ball spills away. And that's well cleared up by Chan Yiman. Smashed downfield. Elvira plays it onto the foot of Tiffany Chan. Nagima gets some composure back in the middle. Chepkasova with a good lead. Oh, sorry, Domashneva runs at the top of the circle, no pressure, knocks the ball out. Well defended by Hong Kong. I have to say though, Kazakhstan would have been looking for a better outcome there. Victoria Liapina. Ball lifted into Chepkasova. Interesting decision by the umpire. Liapina once again conceding the free hit. Tiffany Chan. Turns the ball over, so Kazakhstan come back with it again. Malida has her pass smothered. Tiffany Chan with the ball again now. Come down the outside through Chun. Loses out to Chepkasova. Game getting just a little bit testy. Simbat tries the angled pass infield. Finds Domashneva. Uses her pace and runs around the defenders. Just needs to gather composure here now. Beats the first one. Ball falls for Liapina, but she can't control the trap. Now it's Hong Kong China's turn to come out. Evelyn Chung. But she's well tackled by Sozentova. The game now well spread across 60 metres, 70 metres. These two sides have lost all their structure really. Just become a bit of run and gun, and Gautalina wins the penalty corner. Just deflecting it onto the foot of a defender. And that's a well-won penalty corner with 58 seconds on the clock. Just what her team needs. Nagima with the trap. It'll be Simbat receiving at number 17. Simbat, drag flick. And there you go, Simbat extends the score to 3-0 in the 59th minute. Well taken penalty corner, drag flick. The goalkeeper from Hong Kong, China, Hong Kong-man, didn't have much of an answer for that one. Ball flying high to the goalkeeper's right-hand side. Hong Kong China conceding the free hit there. Ho Kai Ki deemed to have stick tackled. Gautalina tacks inside before laying the ball to Sozentova in acres of space. It's now 2v2 against the defence, but Hong Kong defenders get numbers back. It's a free hit outside the circle to Kazakhstan. Sozentova will have to move the ball 5 metres, and she does, to Chepkasova, who will drive at the circle on the reverse stick side, looking to win a penalty corner, but it's well defended by Hong Kong China. McNeil paddles the ball to safety over the sideline. And there we go, that's the end of the game. Kazakhstan ran out 3-0 winners over Hong Kong. The goals coming in the 18th minute through Domashneva, penalty corner. Then in the 40th minute through Gautalina, also off a penalty corner, and in the 59th minute through Simbat. 3-0, well-deserved win for Kazakhstan. That brings us to the end of the women's games today. Do join us tomorrow again for another round of games.